Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Oh, final video. What the hell? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, that's not it. There it is. Oh, okay. 25. Yeah, I need help, Aaron. Keep me anonymous. One of my earliest memories is learning that my best friend actually hated me in the 4th grade. Well, he wasn't your best friend then, was he? This was the start of serious trust issues in my early life where I started to believe that everyone actually hated me. This anxiety persists to this very day. And that anxiety shows on people, and people see that they don't want to be your friend. There's your short answer. If you have a twitch, that's probably why people don't want it. Because, not that they dislike you personally, they don't want to catch the disease in their genetic hindbrain. They're like, oh man, he's got something wrong with him. I don't want to catch the twitch disease. And so you're anxious, and people look at you like, I don't want to, you're abnormal. Something's wrong with you. There may be nothing wrong with you, but when you get anxious around, well, then people are like, whoa, something's wrong with that guy, and that's what it is. Stop doing it to yourself. That's the simple answer. Turns out it was true because I heard it secondhand many times that everyone in my school hated me. I know why, and it was because I essentially had no social filter and would shut the fuck up. Well, there's another reason. After moving schools, I managed to make a few friends, which have moved on, who I'm confident actually like me. How I'm confident of this is beyond me because I assume my own brothers hate me. Well, yeah, you got issues then. I can't. I don't help. I got it. I got a solution that has nothing to do with psychology because I'm not a psychologist. I'm not. I don't deal with that feeling. I don't deal with the Asperger's and the autisms and the ADHDs and other things that start with vowels. I just don't deal with it. But I was still hated by most of the school. After many years, eventually, I became very aloof as a defensive mechanism against rejection, but this has had the obvious effect of alienating people from me. More, which deep down wasn't what I wanted. Most people describe me as a lone wolf and very uninterested. I automatically assume that people are just going to hate who I really am and thus are not worth knowing. The problem of me making genuine friends is compounded by the fact I'm just very low energy now, and I have a very deep and frankly awful sounding voice that people regularly make fun of. A mild Asperger's that has the effect of making me say very strange and inappropriate things. Okay, so you keep talking, is what it is. Because I automatically assume people have the context to what I'm saying without actually having said it. My question is, how do I unfuck my personality so that I can have a good group of friends and start successfully dating instead of getting dropped after the first meetup? Also, tips on how to deal with severe chronic anxiety would be greatly appreciated. I don't do the chronic anxiety. I don't do that. I just don't. I don't. I will tell you the one bit of advice that I can tell you, because it will cost you nothing, and it will hopefully allow you to make something practical. Because everyone else is going, yeah, more therapy, more therapy. Hey, you need 10 years of therapy with me for 3 hours a day at $100 an hour for 10 years. All right, okay. Here's what I recommend, and I think this would be a very good first step. And this I found out being a nerd myself, is to shut up and listen to what people say. And not that you wouldn't be listening to what people say anyway, you can hear them, but very acutely and attentively listen to what they say. Watch some of my videos on how to be a good conversationalist. And what I want you to do is when you listen to what they say, is you're doing two things essentially. One, you're ensuring you don't say something stupid. And two, you're paying attention to what they say so that if you are going to say something, it is 100% related and interested about them. Not that you have an interest about them, but it is interest about them. For example, someone might be talking about her dog, Fluffy. And she talks about Fluffy and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You let her talk about Fluffy, and then you don't say, oh, is Fluffy a boy or a girl? Can you tell? Or is there too much hair down there, buddy? Because you think you're being cool. Whatever the fuck, you're not going to say that. You're going to ask a simple question. Oh, when did you get Fluffy? And you listen to what she says. She says, oh, I got him at a rescue meetup 3 years ago. You say, oh, are you active in the pet rescue community? Ba, 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 ba. Do you like working in that field? Ba, 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 ba. And what's going to happen is people will start to like you. Ironically, not because of one thing you said. You said nothing about you. You didn't tell or belie or show a card in your hand. You merely asked them about themselves and what they were talking about. And if you run out of something to ask them, like the course of conversation has taken all its natural, and say, "Oh, cool. Well, it was nice talking to you. I gotta hit the bathroom, or I gotta get going, or whatever." You politely excuse yourself, and then the next time you run to that person, they have a fond memory of you, or at least a positive experience with you. This bullshit though, where nobody likes it. No, I don't do that here. We don't do that, asshole consulting. All right. There's everybody hates me. That is a self-fulfilling prophecy. A lot of it, I can tell you this has nothing to do with, I got the Asperger's, I got the, we don't do that here. But I will say I have a loathing and detestment for people that, I don't know why everybody, I don't see why everybody hates that person. Everybody. Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, nobody really liked him. Everyone liked him because he was written funny, but people like that, nobody liked. Because if you can't like yourself, why the fuck should anybody else like you? Right? So the first step to all this is you not saying stupid shit. All right? That much I can recommend. And you do that by becoming an amazing listener and an amazing conversationalist. And the key to being an amazing conversationalist is to realize you don't exist in the conversation. And you talk to those people. You ask them questions about themselves. People want to talk about themselves, you give them that opportunity. That would be your first step. The rest of it, you're going to go talk to a therapist. Again, I don't deal with problems that just came up in the past 15 years that I think are complete bullshit and all start with vowels. Not my field, not my cup of tea. I can tell you when I see nerds, and I do detest self-loathing people. All right, so knock that shit off, and now become a good listener and a conversationalist. And I think some doors will open that were not open there before. I will talk to all of you later. Toodles.